Okay, so I want to give you guys a really quick backstory before we get into this video of my client Dylan, who got a 77.7 return on ad spend. He found a magical money machine where you put $1 in and you're getting $77 out, which means you put $1,000 in, you get $77,000 out. If that doesn't sound like a magic money machine, I don't know what is. But quick backstory on my client Dylan. I'm going to get into our exact ad framework. I'm going to give you guys everything that I know about ads and how we got Dylan to a 77x ROAS. Before that, this guy Dylan, right? He came to me a few months ago making like 2 to 5K per month, right? He had one 5K month, and with his offer, he was doing like 2K a month or something like that. His ticket price was $200 to $500 for a ticket. And that's where we started. And it was something where I saw a lot of myself in him and his offer and where I was. And I just knew instantly that I needed to help this guy off rip, right? So in this video, I'm only going to break down our ad framework, right? And how he got to a 77x ROAS. And I'm going to give you guys the exact strategy that we used. The curtains are pulled back. I'm not hiding anything. I'm going to give you guys everything right now. So pay attention. The high ROAS ad framework. These are my guys, Dylan and Zach. You can see here, it's a bit blurry. Upfront ROAS, 55.6. So day one, he spent about $18. He had 4K in revenue, $11,000 cash collected, 55.6 return on ad spend on the cash collected, right? 3 days in of running the ads, he spent $60, $1,500 cash collected. So he collected another $500. And the ROAS was at 25x, right? A 25x return. 9 days in to running these ads and running our ad strategy, our compounding ad strategy with our content framework, he spent $180, collected $14,000 with a return on ad spend of 77.7x. And you can see it right here, right? Absolutely pumped. He says, we're fucking hot. He was fucking hot. Like, this was crushing. And I'm going to break down the entire system. So starting with how our framework goes. We have one campaign, one ABO campaign, which means it's not a CBO. We're not allowing Facebook to distribute our cash to where they think is working the best per result, because they put it to best cost per result, right? But since we run profile visit ads, we need to see quality of follower. So Facebook doesn't know that. That's why we leave it as an ABO campaign, which means you're manually distributing your money, okay? Within that one campaign, we have 4 ad sets. One of them is an interest stack, right? So interest stack, like entrepreneurship, high-level achievers, social media marketing, anything like that. An ad set, the way I look at interest stack is like, all you're doing is you're telling Facebook, obviously you get this with time and time of tracking and data, but you're just telling Facebook, hey, I want you to show my video to people who might possibly be interested in this category, right? Second ad set is a retargeting ad set of people who engage with our profile in the last 180 days. The third ad set is cold. So we're excluding people who have seen us in the last 180 days. So you're excluding your retargeting ad audience. And then the last ad set is the lookalike audience. So we make a lookalike 1% audience of the retargeting. Within each ad set, we have 4 different ads, okay? And this is going to be the story ad campaign. Story ads right now, by the time this video is published, is crushing. They are crushing, right? So a story ad with a calm CTA, follow me to learn more, or follow me for more information, anything like that, is crushing right now. We test 4 different creatives within each ad set. From there, within the first, maybe $300 spent or $150 spent, we can see which one's performing the best, stop all the rest, see which ad set works the best, see which creative works the best, and launch that as its own ad, right? Second campaign, I'm gonna just kind of breeze through this entire thing, okay? Second campaign is gonna be our video ads, as you can see here. So we have 4 ad sets, the same ad sets. Instead, we're gonna have 2 ads within each ad set, testing 2 different creative, 2 different video creatives. And then from there, again, we're gonna figure out which one has the best. And in order to figure out which one is performing the best, we're gonna go into tracking. So I'm gonna show you guys exactly how we're tracking. So we do very lean tracking. There are so many data nerds in this space who are scaling to 100 to 150K plus per month with realistically like 60 to 70K cash collected, which is good. But then again, they're dealing with 5 team members. They're managing thousands of dollars per day on ad spend. They're tracking every single KPI possible. And it's like, dude, you don't have time to be free. Like, You sound like an alien when you speak. You're insane, right? So we do lean tracking. These are the only numbers that you need to track to hit 30K per month profit. The only numbers. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. That's it. So ready? Just pay attention here. Implement everything at the end of this video. I'm telling you guys, your ads are going to crush. All right. So number one is your cost per book call. To get your cost per book call, you want it to be, let's say your ticket price is $5,000, right? You multiply that by 3%. That means you have a $150 cost per book call. Ideally, we want our cost per book call anywhere from 3% and below, okay? My client Dylan, his cost per book call is $27, which is 0.9% cost per book call, which is absolutely phenomenal. Okay, now number two, we have the cost per live call. Okay, so your cost per live call is going to be your cost per booked call divided by your show up rate. So calculate your show up rate. So let's say the cost per book call is $150 per call divided by, let's say you have a 75% show up rate. You have a $200 cost per live call. Ideally, we want this to be around 5% or below, right? Dylan's KPIs are $30 per live call, which means he has a 1% cost per live call. Okay, now your close rate. Your close rate should be anywhere from 25% and above. All right, that means you close at least one sale per 4 live calls, right? Dylan's KPIs, his close rate's at 41.7%. He's closed 5 out of his last 12 calls. All right, and then you want to track upfront cash collected. So your upfront cash collected is, let's say your ticket price is $5,000, should be around 40% or higher. So multiply that by 40. You should be collecting at least $2,000 upfront per sale, nothing less. All right, so you want your upfront cash to be at least 40% or higher, ideally. Dylan's KPIs, again, 14.2K rev, 9.7 upfront, and this is within the first week of August, by the way. 68.3% upfront cash collected percentage, right? Absolutely fantastic. This is fantastic tracking. Now I'm going to get into some detailed tracking here for your creative. So this is going to be for this campaign. You can't track it for your story ads, but for your video ads here, we want to track more detailed about the creative itself. So we're going to track the thumb stop percentage and we're going to track the hold rate. Your thumb stop percentage is the percentage of people who stop scrolling and watch past about 3 seconds. If it's low, your opening, the hook of your video, isn't grabbing enough attention. Okay, so this is how you can track if your hook is actually performing. What you want to do is you want to calculate your 3-second video plays, holy crap. 3-second video plays. You want to go into Facebook Ads Manager, go into the columns, the categories. In the search bar, when you click, you're going to click columns, you're going to click customize at the bottom. You're in the search bar, you're going to just type in the number 3 and 3-second video plays will pop up. You're going to divide that by your impressions, which should already be in your columns, and then multiply that by 100. You want it to be anywhere between 20 and 30%. If it's anywhere below, you need to fix your hook, okay? Now, the hold rate. The hold rate is going to be the percentage of people who keep watching deeper into the video. For example, people who watched past the hook and went into 50% of the video's length, right? So that's going to be your hold rate. How long have you held this viewer, this prospect, right? So what you're going to do, same thing, video plays at 50%. So go into Ads Manager, columns, categories, go into the bottom. You're going to see customize columns. And then in the search bar, just type in video plays. A lot's going to pop up. There's going to be like video plays total, video plays 25%, video plays 75%, 50%, 100%, whatever. Only choose 50% for now. That's all you need to track your hold rate, because you're going to see how many people stayed past the hook and watched to the middle of the video. If there's a big drop off right there, then you know something between the hook and between the middle of your video, something got really boring, right? So this is how you can track your creative. This is how we're getting such fantastic results. As you can see, again, you want this to be around 20 to 30%, right? Anything below, you need to fix. This is how we're getting these results: 77x ROAS, 25x ROAS, 55x ROAS. That is a money printing machine, right? And this isn't something too good to be true. This is an ad strategy, right? This is just an ad strategy that's worked for us and works for all of our clients phenomenally. So I just gave the entire thing over to you guys. What I want you to do is take the entire thing and run it for yourself. Use our tracking. That's all you need to track. If you're someone who you value freedom over stress, this is for you. This is a video for you. If you're stuck between 6 to 11K per month and you value freedom and you want to make 30K per month and just have that life where you can go wherever you want, whenever you want, without having a massive team, manage one player and train him up and just run it from there, and have a system where you can, at the push of a button, just increase ad spend and scale, this is for you. If it's not for you, go find a more complex strategy. This is all you need. These are the only things you need to track here. These are the only campaigns that you need to be running. And if you want to go detailed for your creative, that's what you need to be tracking. Simple as that. No need to overcomplicate it. That's literally it. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, I want you to DM me on Instagram. Okay, DM me on Instagram. I'll leave a link to my Instagram below, and it's in the bio of this YouTube video as well, or of my YouTube channel. Just DM me there with any questions. Say, hey, I came from your ad video, and I have a question about this, this, and this. DM me, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. My DMs are flooded right now. But that's it. Appreciate you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.